This was a really big year for cannabis as the existing industry really began to grow.
2018 came and went, and for cannabis advocates, it was a year worth celebrating. Here's a review of marijuana's major milestones in 2018. Americans headed to the polls to vote on a range of marijuana policy initiatives. There was an indication of a green wave, as conservative parts of the country, such as Utah and Missouri, implemented medical marijuana programs. Michigan became the 10th state to legalize recreational use. And in June, Vermont became the first state to legalize recreational use through its state legislature. Sales of recreational marijuana skyrocketed after Canada joined Uruguay in becoming the second country in the world to legalize the drug.
It's a signal to future administrations, even if it's not ultimately a signal to the Trump administration, that cannabis reform is here to stay.
On a national scale, recreational marijuana saw multi-million-dollar boosts in revenue. These sales are far outpacing projections. After 12 months of recreational sales, Nevada collected nearly $70 million in marijuana tax, according to state figures, 140% more than officials anticipated. Reefer madness also hit Wall Street in 2018. Canadian company Tilray Inc. became the first cannabis stock to go public on the NASDAQ in July.
The mature business community is starting to accept the cannabis industry as something that's real, as something that needs to be reckoned with.
Stocks may be soaring for now, but Hudak warns that these rates of growth may not be sustained in the long run.
There is a honeymoon period in an industry that was, for a long time, 100% illegal and now pseudo-legal or fully legal in some states.
Good people don't smoke marijuana.
Cannabis advocates celebrated former Attorney General Jeff Sessions' departure from the White House in November. Some analysts say Sessions uniquely prioritized anti-marijuana policy.
He's someone who is evangelically against cannabis reform, and so it was really no surprise that he rescinded the Cole memo. I think what surprised the industry in some ways is just how little impact that has had.
Earlier this year, Sessions rescinded an Obama-era policy called the Cole Memo. It eased enforcement of federal marijuana laws in states that already legalized the drug. Legal marijuana operators feared that they would be targeted by law enforcement. Hudak points to public opinion for the policy's little impact. Support for the legalization of marijuana reached an all-time high in 2018 at 62%, according to a Pew Research Center study. Increasing public support could carry over into the new year, opening the door for an even greener wave in 2019.